I am Austin Stinson. I'm the year 2 culinary instructor. So the main goal of operating our cafe is to allow students to practice what they've learned in year 1. So we do a lot of foundational skills in year 1. And then in year 2, it allows them to give them a place to practice what they learned in year 1. Year 2s also go through ServSafe certification. And the cafe really allows them to practice the skills they might need as a ServSafe manager out in the real world. They get to put into practice their knife skills, cooking techniques, customer service, a lot of the foundational skills that they learn in the first year of our program. It's like now we're putting it into play, and it just gives them an opportunity to have a real world experience. We have right now 4 leadership positions in our program. We have our kitchen steward, cafe manager, sous chef, and marketing manager.
Pretty much a sous chef is just an assistant in the kitchen. They do everything. They plan everything. They do a bunch of random tasks for the head chef and just to make the kitchen run smoothly. And they're just a helpful buddy to have in the kitchen for the head chef if they're just really busy. That's how I always describe it, as an assistant. Because it does the same tasks as an assistant would do in an office space, just in a kitchen.
So as the cafe manager, I have to make sure everything in the cafe is kind of orderly, make sure things are clean and employees are trained, and just kind of making sure that everything's out for service so that our staff and students can enjoy it during lunch.
Most of my job is keeping the cafe production line just going smoothly, and making sure that the space itself is clean and ready for tomorrow.
It's really interesting watching students go from year 1 to going into a leadership role. A lot of students come to us and they're quiet, and a lot of them are shy. Not all of them, but a lot. And then it's interesting to watch them, how they grow here. I think a lot of students that come here are excited to get to do something new. Students get to separate who they are at the resident school from who they want to be.
This role has just given me so much confidence, and so I feel more confident going into a workplace or even into college with all the leadership roles you have there and everything, and just interacting with people. It's helped me so much because I used to be so shy. Even last year, I was still shy not talking to everyone that much. And so it's given me so much confidence, more authority and leadership.
Prior to the Culinary CTEC program, I was more of an independent person. I would try to do things on my own, but I've learned that with the skills I learned here, communication and collaboration, that working alone may sometimes not always work. So I've been able to push past that and work with others. And I'm realizing that there's a better result in the end.
If you don't have enough time, you have enough people for that time. So whenever it's stressful and there's 10 things to do and I have 2 minutes to do it, I try to find 5 people who are not busy, and I say, hey, could you do XYZ for me? Thank you very much. If you're a leader and you get sick for a day and you come back and everyone's going, wow, nothing was operating. You were such a crucial part and we need you and we love you. That's when you know you're a bad leader. A good leader should be able to exit the building and everything should run smoothly. Of course, some little hiccups then and there, but when you're a leader, your goal is to teach everyone and make sure everyone is independent and strong on their own. So that was a big switch in my mindset.
I think our program sets students up for success in professional kitchens because we really push our professional skills rubric here. It talks about communication, collaboration, productivity, time management, safety, all of the things you need to be a good employee. We train our students to call into our sick line if they're going to be out for the day. It's something you would do at a regular restaurant job. So we expect our students to do it here. And almost anywhere you work, you would have to call out if you're not going to be there.
I feel fairly confident since I have my ServSafe certification that will be able to help me go into more outside of here at CTEC. Currently, I'm looking forward to apply to a place here close in Salem. It's a nice restaurant. That's what I'm pursuing after high school, to see if a nice professional restaurant or a place outside of here would be kind of a good fit for me. But I do feel quite confident that I will be able to work in a place outside of CTEC Culinary.
CTEC as a whole is a really great opportunity for students. If you're thinking of any of the 10 programs we have on our campus, like even if it's not something you're directly interested in, the skills you learn are more than the industry that you have come to CTEC to learn about. I am very passionate about the work that is done in our building and at our aviation campus. I think preparing students for the world of work is really important, because whether you go on to college before you go into the world of work, everyone's going to go to a job at some point. And learning these skills while they're in high school just gives them that like step above maybe the next person that they're applying next to. And having something like CTEC on the resume can really stand out to an employer. And I just think, as more than my program, like CTEC is just a great opportunity for students.